We are watching this play out on Twitter, but I'm really curious if you've had any conversations with Elon Musk offline to discuss what's going on here with his leadership of both Twitter and Tesla.
You know, it's funny. I was sitting by my phone reading Securities Analyst 101 last night, and I didn't get a call. So I think he actually prefers to tussle on Twitter more than by email or by phone, but I'm certainly here to help. And I think that that's really my point. I represent my shareholders at my firm, and it's my fiduciary obligation to do what's best for my clients. And that is to see that Tesla, our largest investment, recovers its value and has the leadership it deserves to reach the success and the incredible challenges they have over the next year to reach the success that we expect from them in 2023. It's just a huge year for Tesla.
All right, Ross, so if you aren't having direct conversation other than via social media with Elon Musk, are you speaking with other investors? And if you are, do they share your grievances?
Well, yes, and that's really where I came from, is that we represent a ton of Tesla investors at my firm. GK, my fund, also has many investors. It is our top holding. And then there are many, many investors who I'm connected with through Twitter or through the Tesla community. And the Tesla community is one of the best communities of people ever when it comes to investing. And what Elon and Tesla has built in the community around Tesla is one of the most important things. But seeing the pain and the suffering so many in the community have had because of the rapid decline in the stock price since the Twitter acquisition, it's something that I don't think Elon understands and sees. A lot of the people who invest in Tesla are all in with 100% of their assets, and they come to us and we beg them to diversify and we beg them to, be more prudent with their finances. But they believe so much in Tesla and Elon's vision that they bet their life savings on that. And it's something that I don't think he fully understands. And so in seeing so much pain from so many people who love Tesla, including me, and just a ridiculous negativity around Elon that doesn't need to exist, I just decided it was in the best interest for everybody that I say something.
Ross, there's Tesla and then there's Twitter as well, which you also have exposure to as a private entity. Can you talk to us about what you think needs to change at Twitter and how you feel about the financial situation that the company is currently under?
Well, and this is another thing. I'm very happy with the direction that Elon's taking Twitter as far as transparency, improving the technology. But I also am very aware of what it's like running a media company and the incredible challenges of Twitter. I had many friends working at Twitter, and I know many of the things that were going on inside Twitter that has now been discovered by Elon has been going on for a long time. And so it's a big task and a lot to fix, but I think they're going to ultimately do a good job. What I really think is that Elon isn't suited to be the front-facing CEO of Twitter, and that's that.
Well, and he says he will step down as CEO as soon as he finds someone for the position. Who do you want in that seat, Ross?
Well, it's not really who I want. There's different approaches. I've talked to a couple people like John Legere from T-Mobile, and I think there's some people in the entertainment industry like Kevin Mayer. That makes sense. There are lots of great executives that are from media and the ad business that would make sense and partner with Elon, where Elon could really focus on the technology. Kind of exactly what he said yesterday is exactly what I want. I want him to focus on the technology and the product and let somebody who's a media savvy person deal with advertisers and the media and the front face of the company. But I think a lot of the political or the politicization of what's been going around Twitter has also hurt the Tesla brand, and that I think will benefit by not having Elon be the CEO.
Is there any mechanism for smaller Twitter investors to actually voice concerns here or recommendations or speak to anybody outside of Elon Musk himself?
Well, this was sort of the question I had when he took over Twitter, was like, how is it going to run? Is he going to be CEO? That was actually my first question. Like, is he really going to be CEO of Twitter? And it was like, yeah, on the short term. And I was like, well, that's not a great idea. I knew that from the start because I'm very aware of how difficult it is to run a media company and deal with advertisers because I've actually done it. And so I think he just got himself into maybe over his skis in an area that he's just not suited to deal with the subtleties of. And so by refocusing on the technology, I think we're going to get a great result from Twitter once we bring in a media-focused CEO.
Okay, but you seem to be happier in general with the job he has done at Tesla, at least historically, which is why you are so heavily invested in that stock. Yet Elon Musk risk for Tesla aside, we have seen a string of sell-side research coming out in recent days, lowering their price targets, talking about demand concerns. We understand the issues that Tesla is facing in the China market, which is key for them. I mean, when you actually look at the fundamentals of this company, how confident are you feeling with a stock that has lost more than half its value this year?
Okay, I'll say this again so that there's nobody to be confused in the entire globe. Tesla is the most consequential company that's ever existed. In this next period of time, starting next year, will be that next stage of massive growth for Tesla as they move into the truck business, as they add this new technology in the 4680 cell into the mix, and then as autonomy is now hitting full stride, and their dominance of the EV market, all coming together at one as two plants are ramping at the same time to full production. This will all probably catalyze together in the middle of next year and potentially could be just this massive catalyst of growth for Tesla over the next 5 years. Investors should really look at this opportunity closely. And if we can get a refocused CEO out of Elon Musk on Cybertruck, Semi, and 4680 scaling, I am so excited about the future of Tesla. I just can't tell you. So this is an enormous opportunity for investors right now, because I think all this noise will be gone in 6 months.
You said time for a shakeup, however. So it's clear that you see issues with this current management of Tesla. And the way things are going now, I mean, how much further do you think Tesla still has to fall before that 5-year plan, as you're saying, comes to fruition?
Well, first of all, when I say shakeup, I said shakeup of the board of directors. I am perfectly happy with Tesla's management. I am perfectly happy with Elon Musk running Tesla. I couldn't be happier. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to do, is just get him refocused on Tesla. Now, I know running Twitter and tweeting all day and finding out that, you know, Fauci's full of crap or whatever he's worried about is fun or engaging at the moment, but the real thing, the real consequential thing for our society and for survival of our species to some degree is solving climate. And that's what I care about personally, is solving climate. And that refocus is crucial to Tesla's success. So I'm very happy with Tesla's management. I'm very unhappy with the board of directors, because I think the board of directors should have made it very clear what the timeline was for Elon Musk to be gone. There should have been an interim CEO promoted during that period of time. And we need to know what's going on with stock sales so investors can have confidence in buying the stock that they're not going to get $5 billion of stock dumped on them tomorrow.